to take that win, with Medina only able to count one wave. The drama continues here at Super Tubos as Peterson Crisanto and Jesse Mendes get started. Mendes trying to go to above the lip to start. Peterson already had a 1.83 during the break, but let's catch up with Caio Abelli downstairs with Kaipo. Get caught up in this matchup. Mendes just got his best score so far.
Yeah, beautiful backside snap there from Jesse Mendes, and again, nice style, nice clean maneuvers from Jesse, and finished it strong. So Jesse Mendes a 5.87.
And the 26-year-old from Sao Paulo just got a 5.83. Here's Peterson Crisanto, famous for getting the near perfect 10 for a crazy error just the other day. Well, there's another version, smaller section, but that one ends up flying away from him.
Guys behind him can reel him back a bit.
Yeah, you think about having two throwaway results, and you look back at, stop 3 and 4 where he was carrying equal 17ths. As we drive down the line with Peterson going for the Superman, nails it, combos it up with a beautiful front side car.
Wow, how is this kid? Yeah, he's got a lot of pop, doesn't he? I mean, it's like he's just launched off a springboard, that's for sure. Big Superman air there on about a 2-foot wave. Takes off, takes his time, starts to go down the line. Watch that back foot stance, widens. Absolutely perfect in transition. And kicks out. So that is definitely going to be his best wave. Have a look at this angle right here as he widens the stance, gets nice and low, clicks into gear, both feet off the board, regathers and lands absolutely perfect in transition. And then straight into a beautiful little snap. So that is going to be a good score for Peterson Crisanto.
Peterson, another version, tail whip reverse. He felt like switching it up back to the maneuver that gained him a lot of points the other day on a pretty heavy section. So 2 tries at that type of rotator and incomplete. It was interesting. He's got a lot to talk about. He was clearly confused when he took off. He never would have even looked at that wave if he was aware of Caio's priority. Back to action here. Mendes, 2 turns. Vertical on the backhand. He'll ride away free. Only needing a 3.08. Should get the lead change there without a problem.
Yeah, 2 beautiful, clean. I love Jesse's style jerking around, but look, on the backhand, let's have a look at this first turn. Nice bottom turn straight into that snap, and then straight into the following maneuver. A little bit more vertical on that closing turn. So I think that's going to garner some big points there for Jesse Mendes. Definitely going to get a lead change.
I haven't seen Medina lose in that fashion in his career out here in the past. 17:30 to go. Rolling into this one is Peterson Crisanto. Vertical snap over the whitewater. Jams it off the lip for a second move. Third, looking solid to set up a finish, and slams it shut. Peterson celebrates that feeling. A 5.79 gets his lead back.
Yeah, just strong surfing there from Peterson Crisanto. Tricky conditions here this afternoon, by the way. Nice opening maneuver. Double pump bottom turn, and look how much speed and power this kid has through his turns, and then finishes strong, blows the tail out of the back, showing the judges variety, speed and control, and finishing strong. So I'm looking at that being a pretty solid score.
For all of you out there, if you've ridden one wave or if you've ridden millions of waves, every opinion counts, and your place in surfing completely matters. Just like these 2 guys who are called the best surfers in the world that have worked so hard to be where they are today on the top 34. Jesse Mendes, up and out of the left, is chasing a 6.25 to catch up to Peterson Crisanto. Peterson with priority. Paddling into this one, small inside left, but a lot of momentum for Mendes, and a ramp. Big whip on the reverse, but he can't bring it down. Connor's insane in Portugal in general. If it's a QS, if it's CT, he tends to do very, very well. As we see another big Superman, that one bigger than the one he laid down earlier in the heat. Crisanto wants to combo it up, and he will celebrate that same maneuver once again, Potts.
That was double the height. It's double the technical difficulty when you get that high up in the air to be able to control the body and put your feet back on the board. Great stuff. I mean, he got a 6.67 from the one before, and he had a big snap at the end of it, but this was a lot higher, a bigger wave as well. Let's have a look at it. Races down the line, identifies a section. Bang! That was huge for Peterson Crisanto, and then just didn't really find anything on through the inside, but this maneuver alone, I think it's going to better his 6.20. It has to better his 6.20. As far as technical difficulty goes, Joe, that was right up there with some of the best ones we've seen today.
And the transition was perfect. Having a look now through this inside corner, throw tail reverse. Just staying underwater for Peterson, but feeling some positive energy after that gigantic Superman, rewarded with a 7.67, and that lead is building over Jesse Mendes.
I think basically the score went as high as it did because of that. I think the section that he did it on.
Peterson might want to do another one. No, he'll just kick out of there. It feels like sometimes when one maneuver feels great, you just want to keep on trying it to improve on it.
That maneuver seems to me like a video game maneuver.
Crazy is it to take your feet off the board, to extend it, and if you have a big section, put it right under your feet. So, I mean, there's room to make it more radical. If you put your board over your head, if you're extending your feet. Big whip for Mendes, incomplete on the comeback.
He's got to make Crisanto commit to a wave, give him just under 3 minutes, and he's done exactly that.
So Peterson will try to put another number on the board, using priority power gouge in the pocket for Crisanto. Nice tight jam over the roof, wrapping cutback, and still wants more. Messy inside section, but still picks his board up out of the water. Peterson is just fired up to finish. He will dry dock this thing with one more jam.
Wow. I'm not sure whether he's going to better that 6.67. Let's have a look. Jesse made him commit, which he did this first turn, Joe. Let's have a look at the power as he jams his board into that lip. Showing some variety here, keeping that board nice and clean through the rail turns. And then as this wave starts to dissipate, now he starts to have to generate speed on his own. I don't know how he kept the board moving through this section here. The wave had completely disappeared. Peterson Crisanto showing some skills to get through to the inside and finish off. Some great stuff there from Peterson Crisanto. I'm not sure Jesse wanted to make him commit on that wave, Joe.
And now Mendes might be putting it down to this wave for a comeback. Needs a 7.71. Wave's not looking like a whole lot, so he's just going to throw that one away on the inside. 44 seconds remaining. A tough one for Jesse Mendes. He's going to rely on the Triple Crown and Pipeline to put himself back on tour, and the good thing for Jesse is the defending Triple Crown champion. Peterson moving on to the quarters. Italo coming up next against Connor Coffin. We'll bring in Shannon Hughes and Rosie Hodge for the call right after this.